So what do you think?
Um,
Could use some work on my driving, can I?
no, it's not. It's mainly that I'm like, I don't know how I get all the tracks in this game.
You don't know how to drive, or you don't know how to get a ball? Because I'm
I don't know
online.
how. Oh, you are?
Yeah, this is an online 3-hour endurance.
3 hour?
Well, it's a 4-hour endurance, actually. I just suppressed an hour. I've been racing for an hour flat.
I would do that. I'm just not in the right mindset at the moment.
Do you have this game?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, see, now we're gonna have to team up and race each other on here. Because this is more of a challenge than NASCAR. This is actual racing.
And I'm okay at this, just not the best.
No, don't worry. I can't get above third online. This is the first online race I've actually led in a long time, and I'm a lap ahead of this guy.
Let me actually plug into the system so I can install the update. I knew that I would get this. I actually did this. I haven't operated in a while.
Do what? Your mic is all over the place.
I'm deleting GT. No. Yes. Wait. Fallout and GTA.
Not
And
like
Star
we played
Wars.
not like we played GTA.
What?
But it's not like we played GTA.
Are you saying that sarcastically, or?
No. I mean, how often do you and me actually get on GTA and play? Not that often.
A month and a half ago.
Exactly. When you and me get on, it's like rare occurrences. When we're like really freaking bored out of our minds. I think this would be a good challenge for Dennis. He could have some real actual racing on this. Like,
Me and what's his name, TH, we're starting that league on F1, I think.
we should start a league on here.
True.
Because, dude, the racing doesn't get any better than this. Real cars, real racing, real crashes, real pit stops, lifelike racing.
Alright, I just have to install the update. And then it's ready for whenever I'm ready to race again.
I think I'm gonna take a break from it after this. Jesus, this race is dulls. You know, people are gonna watch this broadcast and be like, Jesus, all this guy does is drive. What is he doing? Like, dude, I'm an up-and-coming race car driver. What do you expect? This is all I'm going to play until I get, you know, okayed to race. Once I pass my physical, I mean, I won't be on the game hardly much at all. So yeah, of course, all I'm doing to do is race, and I'm going to literally memorize these tracks That way, if I'm ever put into a predicament like this in real life, at a track like this in real life, I know where to be before my opponent does. And if I ever get called on to race a Corvette, I'm going to geek out like a little 10-year-old school chick.
Is that what you're driving right now?
I'm driving a goddamn C7. Dude, like, I'm geeky. I'm driving a Corvette C7. And I am geeking right now.
Car names, I'm sorry. Oh.
Yeah, it sounds different from the outside, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Alright.
You like the way those lights light up, too.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot tell me you don't want one of these cars in real life. This is your dream car to get girls. This is a dream car to pick them up. For you, Tony, not for me. This right here.
Kind of car that you see people pull into our school parking lot with.
Yeah.
Actually, it's mainly Mustangs.
This car right here, for me, is impress my girlfriend type of car. Because she would go apeshit for a car like this.
That is, I'm pulling up at stoplights, revving the engine, looking at the person next to me ready to race.
Yeah, then there's just me, actually goes out and puts stickers on his car to look like this car. Yeah, boy, it's got 500 horses. Let's race. Like, I signed a contract to race this car. That's how dedicated I am to this car. I signed a contract for a whole season online just to drive this car.
When?
Today. I signed my first contract today. So I'll be racing online for the up-and-coming season. And
what season?
I think it's the America's Championship. It's got it's got like 18 or 19 different continents racing, and I'll be representing America. So hopefully, I can set down a crazy ass fast lap that gets Gran Turismo to take notice and be like, "Yo, put me in a real car ASAP. Let me show you what I can do." Because granted, I can tell you why right now I don't have my license is because I drive like this. This is exactly why I don't have my license, is because everywhere I go, I'm speeding. The speed limit does me no justice.
You didn't take your driver's test, or your license is suspended?
I mean, I have driven one of these before, and I got clocked 150 miles an hour in a 50 miles an hour zone. Luckily, I didn't get a...
That would be me.
I didn't go to jail for it, but I did get a hefty fine for it.
How hefty?
$2,327 to be exact.
God.
Just because it was a Corvette. I was just like, yeah. Officer, do you not see this car? It's perfectly justifiable to just go haul assing down the road in it. It's a Corvette. Oh, I was the douchiest.
Should have asked for a police escort.
Dude, I was cop. I was just like, dude, you're dead fucking car. He's like, what did you say to me? I was like, yeah, I just insulted you. You couldn't afford this on 7 cop salaries, dude. This is out of your price range. And if you think that little piddly-ass Dodge Charger can keep up, ha! Try again, buddy. You're gonna need a helicopter to catch me. He's like, oh, really? Well, why don't you step out of the car? I was like, listen here, dude. Unless you got a warrant, ain't nobody stepping out this car. Huh? Yeah, I know. I slid into it. Worried about it.
Who's almost 2 laps down?
This guy, Canada Gamer. This is an actual race. It's just me and him racing. I've already put him a lap down, so I'm not really worried. I'm just kind of up here abiding my time.
Lap 41.
Yeah, he's on lap 40, and, you know, he's driving a Subaru, and we all know Subaru isn't going to stop this beast. Yeah, everybody knows a Subaru ain't going to stop this fucking monster. Because once you get 500 horses on the road like this, they just want to giddy up and run. Now, the nickname for the Mustang's the Pony. This right here, this a motherfucking bull right here. This ain't no grab life by the horns Dodge. This is a motherfucking angry ass charging bull, and it's gonna spike you. It's a Corvette. When people say, "Oh yeah, Kelly, Corvettes are slow. My Bugatti could beat them." It's a fucking Bugatti. What do you expect? That thing does 250 fucking miles an hour. This car will be lucky to top out at 205, if you're lucky. At best, you'll get about a 198 out of it. They're not built to run like those fucking hypercars. Unlike those cars, if you crash this car, you got somewhat of a chance of walking away from it. You crash your Bugatti at 170, 180 miles an hour, you're fucking dead. And you're not just dead. I mean, you're fucking DEAD. Dead. Whatever you were hoping, the ambulance, whatever you were hoping for that medical team to find is just like disintegrated. Fire. You're just dead.
So how much time is left in this race?
2 hours, 47 minutes. I'm not going to broadcast that long unless you want me to.
How long?
2 hours, 46 minutes.
Go ahead, broadcast all of it.
Well, I guess I could show people different camera angles, and it's just going to help my track time get better. I've already gone 149 miles in this car. It was brand new when I got it. Check this out. My car's winking at you. It's just begging you. It said, "Come on, Tony, come play."
Trust me, I would love to.
Yeah. I don't know what you're going to be using, but I'm pretty sure this vet will eat it alive. Unless it's a Bugatti. Then you're just an ass. Dude, I've been on this game damn near all day, and I'm already like a driver level 17. In one day, I've gone up 16 levels.
Freezy, you going slow?
Do you not see my flashers on? I'm tuning my car on the fly.
Oh.
That's why I have my flashers on. So if he happens to catch me, he knows I'm not exactly going full speed. Turn this on 2, turn these on 5. Let's see how that goes. I have to change it up. Because as the race goes on, the handling of my car changes and the way I drive changes.
Now you see that, I don't know.
Well, there'll be times
That's
where
what confuses me.
It's where I get conservative. Like I like to do this where I'll slow down a lot and actually try to make the turns. It teaches me how to be a race car driver, pretty much. I'll follow the lines on the racetrack or some shit. That's what those little maps are there for. And I think my broadcast is going to cut off. It's gonna be gay. Inside, outside. All right. So how far along are you in this game?
I played it for 30 minutes and got bored.
Probably because you didn't have me to race against, right?
Exactly.
Well, why don't you do me a favor? Go in through the party and make your voice allowed to be heard so people know who I'm talking to.
It is.
Okay, good. For those of you people on my broadcast that are watching, if you don't know who I'm talking to my very, very, very best racing friend, Tony Flyers 47. Tony, let me ask you about the game, man. I know you got bored within 30 minutes because old Recoilz wasn't there driving with you.
No one I knew had it, so.
But let me ask you.
Got boring.
Based off this 30 minutes.
Alright, hold on. The last thing I raced was rally.
Ooh. I don't do rally.
Rally cross.
I don't do rally. I'm a circuit driver. I stay on the circuit.
I do like everything.
But
like Project Cars 2, I raced a lot of rally cross.
Probably while you're good on dirt. Probably while you're good on dirt. But, you know, I'm going to treat this sort of like an interview. Because people are going to be wondering, hey, he's not playing it, so how the hell are these two guys talking? Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's a phone in my fucking car! And he's Skyping me on the phone from my Corvette. So I'm driving incredibly fucking fast, talking on the phone, which is a huge no-no! Teenagers, don't do this! I'm driving a certified built race car, and my buddy is sitting right here beside me, Tony Flyers, on the phone, and we're talking on the phone, and I'm not paying attention to the freaking road. This is why people die. But don't do what I'm doing in real life, kids. But Tony, let me ask you, in the 30 minutes that you played this game, what was the most enjoyable thing for you, besides rally?
The force feedback.
The speedback?
The force feedback.
Oh, from the steering wheel. I forgot, yeah. You're the steering wheel guy. So how did it feel driving on the steering wheel as compared to the controller, which I'm using right now?
Felt real.
Felt like you were actually behind the wheel of a car. If in fact you actually put your time and effort into this, go ahead. I'll ask my question in a minute.
Like with controller, you just have to go by the way everything looks to figure out if there's something wrong with the car and to fix it. With the way, like with what I'm used to, I can feel it. like I'm gonna use NASCAR for an example.
Right.
Most people who use controller, you can't feel when like you're too loose or something. Like I drove with a wheel that had force feedback and a wheel that didn't on NASCAR. And when I got loose in a turn and I was about to spin, I had to go by what I saw, and most of the time it wasn't the same as what I would feel.
So, in essence, it kind of felt like you were drifting, but you weren't. I get that a lot.
Yeah, is it done? Alright. Just give me a second.
Hey, if that's dinner, by all means, go eat, son.
Talking to someone about Gran Turismo Sport.
I mean, I'm not going anywhere for another 2 hours, 38 minutes, so...
Yeah, no.
And the longer I broadcast, the more people are gonna watch.
Like I was saying, for one race in Predators League on NASCAR,
Yeah.
I had to use a wheel without force feedback on Dover, so obviously you're going to be as loose as possible. You know how when we race against each other, using my actual wheel, I can easily save when my car starts to spin?
Yes, I've noticed that a lot.
Exactly.
Hey, Tony's
That's
Wires
because I feel
47,
it starting.
Slap 47. Irony. Back to what you were saying. Sorry, I interrupted. Just caught me off guard.
So, when I feel the car start to spin before I actually do, so I'm able to correct it and stay in a straight line. Like I was sideways before in a turn in Talladega, saved it, and still caught up with people and still stayed with people.
That's
But with
quite borderline insanity.
In a pack with people, I might add, but with the wheel without force feedback, I had to go by what I saw, and when I see me start to spin, it's too late. And like I can turn it back, but it'd be too much.
That didn't look good.
Alright, now what was your question before I went off on that?
I forget.
It was something about...
Oh, my question to you was if you actually put in the time and effort in Gran Turismo, I mean, you just quit playing all the other stuff that you were playing right now, and you dedicated your life to Gran Turismo and trying to get a ride, could you actually handle one of these cars in real life?
Probably.
I mean, you are a go-kart racer, you do have experience on a racing track. Could you, if Gran Turismo, the Academy, gave you a phone call and say, hey, we really like what you did in the game, we want to invite you out to Silverstone for a one-lap shot in a real race car? What would be your first reaction to that?
Actually, I have no idea. I probably wouldn't have any words.
You'd probably just be like, is this a prank? I know I would.
Pretty much. I mean, I know I can do it, it's just the thing is my age.
There was a guy, I think a couple years ago, I think back in 14 or 13, that was just 19 years old and got in. And he's currently like 2 slots away or something from the Formula 1 and actually racing Indy cars. Like, dude, Tony, let me tell you something, man.
Yes, that's 19. I'm 15.
I know. But let me tell you something, Tony. I think you got a lot of talent. And I'm not just saying that based off how you drive in a video game. Anybody can drive good in a video game. But I actually have seen you race karts before.
Well, yeah, if you checked out my YouTube, I have videos of doing it, and that wasn't even like my good seasons.
Yeah, and judging by what I've seen off that YouTube, I could see you racing in Formula 1. And if you are serious about actually wanting to race in Formula 1, playing games like this and impressing could be your stepping stone into it. And granted, I don't really like Formula 1 cars because they're fast and really fucking deadly.
Do I?
But if you happen to get a call and you need a buddy on a pit crew, sign me up. Call me. I will be there lickety split. Be like, hey yo, Recoilz, got a spot for you on my team. You down? Am I down? I've been in it, around it, through it, and down it. Let's go.
I'd still be on the phone with you, and you'd already be there.
Be like, yeah, man, I can't wait to see you. Wait, hi, Tony. Why are you still talking on the phone?
Now I'm gonna go eat my Elias.
Alrighty, I'm gonna take a little mini break here. I've turned on autopilot my car.
And
But
it's fun.
My car automatically drives. Watch, it's an autopilot.
Well, yeah, you obviously would have to do that in a very long race.
Yeah, I do have to put it on autopilot because ooh, snap.
How do you put it on autopilot?
Just press start.
Pause the game.
Yep.
Alright, well.
We will reconvene with this interview shortly. Thanks a million.
What?
So thanks a million.
Oh.
Jesus, I'm on lap 57 already. Still got a little over 2 hours of racing. See, this is gonna improve my patience behind the wheel of a car, doing stuff like this.
Yeah.
Like my patience.
I mean, when I'm racing in a game, I'm not like, I get bored very fast. But in like real life, it's different.
This is how you improve your patience in a game. You sit here and you do a long race and you teach yourself it's all about racing. 3, 4, 5 hours will go by and you won't even realize that you've been playing it that long. You'll think you've only been playing it 30 minutes. You'll start at 2 o'clock and then look at your phone and says, oh, 6 o'clock. Good lord, I was on that game for 5 hours?
4.
4? I didn't pass math, okay?
That was my best subject last marking period. Let's take a look at Tony's grades from last marking period.
You better have good grades.
Yeah.
Tony?
Let's see. Italian C+, Health D, English F, Algebra B+, Science D. If I can scroll down, that would be nice. App. There we go. Concert choir C-. Lunch F.
Lunch? How do you fail lunch?
You don't eat. I'm just kidding though.
You're so dumb.
U.S. history F. Personal finance F. I failed personal finance for the year. Because I missed, what's it done? Like the last week of the class, and I had to take a test, and I never did. If I took the test, I would have passed the class with a 60. But instead, my final grade was a, for the marking period, was a 27.
Need to bring them grades up, Bodie.
My personal finance, 27.
Who finishes with a 27?
Me.
Only you would, Tony.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, we're catching lap traffic.
Hey, if you put it the other way, it's a 72.
Touche. See ya.
Oh, you caught up to him again?
Yeah, he's 2 laps down now.
Well, never mind. He is in a Subaru.
Yeah, look at what I'm driving
sure
compared to him.
Are you sure it's not a Lexus? It looks like a Lexus from the front. Or the back. Or both. You're off the track. Actually, it looks like something else. What does that car look like?
I don't know. I just went flying through him at 190. Yeah, another move, kids. Do not go 190 miles an hour at your local racetrack. It will kill you if you're an idiot. I am an experienced veteran at what I'm doing. Okay, I got a little bit of track time in real life. I got like 7 hours. But, I mean, I don't drive this well in real life. Judging by the fact that I don't have my license and a hefty ticket, I'm still paying for it, even though I got it like 3 years ago. So I paid for it with community service. But unless you got experience behind the wheel of a car, do not attempt this. I can do it because A, I'm a dumbass, B, I'm a pothead, C, I have no life, and D, I work community service. What the fuck do you do with your life?
School. I'm sorry, sleep in school.
That's all you do is sleep.
True. There was a day where I was only awake for 3 classes out of 9. I'm including lunch in as a quote-unquote class.
God, I love the way this car sounds, Tony. It just purrs my name. This is definitely worth getting a ticket for in real life to drive one of these cars. Sir, you know this car is street legal. Who gives a shit? It's a Corvette. That'd be my exact that'd be my exact response to the cop. Sir, you know this is a race car, not a street legal car? Who gives a shit? It's a Corvette. Now hop back into your car.
That's what I would say.
Go get some donuts while I do some burnouts.
That's what I would say if I got pulled over for driving a NASCAR Camaro.
Yeah, you'd just be like, dude, who gives a shit? It's a fucking race car.
It's a Camaro.
I mean, I wouldn't be that, stupid with it. You'd just be like, sir, why are you driving a race car? My exact question back is, why aren't you driving a race car?
Not wrong.
Like, you're driving a piddly-ass Charger. Why aren't you in one of these things?
I mean, you're the cop.
Yeah, like, dude, you're a cop.
You should have the fast car.
If you want to impound the damn thing, here, I'll give you the keys. Drive it. Be like, really? Like, dude, it's a $600,000 car.
No wonder the, what's it called? Precinct couldn't afford it.
Actually, the police precinct is actually very shady about these kind of things. What you don't know about your local cops is they actually have these in their garages. They're just under a different unit. I mean, it's like, if you play Need for Speed games and you hear about the SRU, that's an actual unit for cops. It's a street racing unit. They actually drive cars like this. The reason you don't see them or hear them is because they only come out at night.
And mufflers.
Yeah, but they only come out at night. And they're undercover cars. Yeah, they're unmarked cop cars. So they don't look like a cop car.
You only see them in like big cities with like a lot of street racing.
Yeah, that's what one people don't realize is
there's shootings by day and races by night.
Yeah, that's what people don't realize about the cops is they actually have street racing units. Don't just think the cops you see are shady. I mean, they are shady, but you know, these cops drive these cars for a living and they make crazy ass salaries. I mean, I would join the police force just to drive one of these. But I'd get too
involved have a record.
Yeah,
You instead of catching the people racing, you'd race with them.
Yeah, I really would. I honestly fucking would. Like, hey man, guess what? I'm a cop, so if you beat me, you're arrested. Oh, by the way, little side note. Also, if you beat me, I'm impounding your car.
I'm gonna use your car to catch more of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna use your car to catch more of them.
You would do that.
I really would too. I'm not denying it. But once I got to one of these cars, I would stop using their car and make my police car look like this car. So when the street race just look like, dude, why are you down here in a race car? That's when I hit the switch. Light 'em up! Yeah, it ain't a race car, dumbass. It's a cop car. What do you think about that shit? Holy shit, that race car's a cop car! Da-da-da. Why do you have a race car, cop car? So I can catch you stupid sons of bitches. Because once this thing gets on your ass, you ain't outrunning me, buddy. You got one of two options. Pull over or get run over. I mean, you're
Can
either
I see
gonna...
your car? Yeah, sure. What does this button do? Hits the siren.
Woo! Oh shit, it has sirens too! Yeah. It's a cop car. I would love to just do that to somebody. Just pull up in a car like this, an unmarked car like this, paint it like a race car, give it race modifications, race specs, make it sound like this, and then put the cop lights in it. Just to, I would go around flashing lights and sirens just to fuck with people. Just to fuck with people in real life. Oh my god. I'd pull up behind traffic and go, whoop whoop. What are you doing? Oh my god, there's a cop behind me. Relax, dumbass. I'm not gonna pull you over. I'm just fucking with you. Have a nice day.
Have you ever watched the, what's it called? Have you ever watched this thing on YouTube about this guy's, first car? It was a, retired police cruiser.
Oh, yeah.
He was, what's it called? He had main plates on. Driving in, what's it called? New York. Eating ice cream or something. Or talking on the phone, eating ice cream and driving with his knee. And a state trooper pulled up next to him, looked at him, and waved, and kept going.
Wow. What a guy. Like, I swear.
And what's it called? Talking on the phone and eating in your vehicle is illegal in New York, apparently.
It should be illegal everywhere.
Yeah.
People wonder why these kids die so easily. Well, let's see.
They're pretending to be pleased.
No,
okay.
do people want to know
Yes.
why these kids are dying so easily in these cars? Because they're doing shit like this, and looking over here, and looking over here, and looking over here, and texting on the phone, smoking a doobie, eating, swerving back and forth on the road like this, spinning out. Shit.
Oh, I didn't. I looked up and you were spinning out.
Yeah, got a little overzealous there.
Up there it is.
Damn. That dude must be an autopilot.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Because he's not even trying to win this race. Like, I think he just...
He's 2 laps down, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he just set this race up for me, is what had happened. Like, originally he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get this guy. And then he saw the car pulled out and he was just like, oh shit, this guy is a real racer.
Wait.
He has a Corvette. Oh shit, this guy's serious. And then I smoked his ass and put him on that down and he's just like, oh wow, this guy's kicking my ass. Fuck it, I'm going autopilot. I'm just gonna let this guy race all day. Like, I don't know what you're thinking, dude. I could race up to 6 hours and not get bored.
I can.
Racing is just in my blood. It's what I'm built to do.
If I'm doing that online for 6 hours, yes, I will get bored. Yet I do want to do a 24-hour race.
No, you don't.
At, what's it called? I want to do it 24 hours Daytona.
How about 24 at New Burgering? That track will keep you awake. You can't get bored at that track. It will keep you awake. No. I would challenge you that. 24 hours. I would challenge you to that in a heartbeat. 24 hours at the New Burgering, and then we'll go 24 hours at Daytona.
Do they even have Daytona in this game?
I don't think they do.
Project Cars 2.
Then again, this is based off like some actual simulation racing.
Yeah, true.
Oh, 67. Still got 2 hours. I'm at 150 fucking laps at this point. Shall we conduct the interview again?
Oh, yeah, sure.
So, Mr. Camarada. I guess that's how
you just said my last name on a broadcast. I do not appreciate that.
Well, people know me as James West.
Sorry, I thought it was Emmett.
I go by James.
I can see why.
Yeah, because I'm named after a football player that I despise. So, how long have you been racing online?
What year is it?
2018.
Last year.
You what?
No, I'm just kidding. Well, somewhat.
Jesus God.
What? No, I mean like full on taking it seriously last year.
Oh. Well,
I used to for fun back in like NASCAR 14. But again, I was like, how old? How many years ago was it? 24? Yeah. I was like 11.
Yeah, I got you beat there. You know, I've been pro at racing for almost 15 years.
I've been, what's it called? I haven't been racing online that long, but I've been racing like since NASCAR to NASCAR 6. Yeah? Yes, NASCAR 2004? One of those, I don't remember. Did I do good in them? Probably not.
We're coming up to the 1 hour to go, people. And this electrifying...
I thought there was 2 hours.
Coming up on 1 hour to go.
It was just 2 hours to get... Okay, never mind.
Look at the time remaining on the right-hand side of your screen. It's under my posted lap times.
Time remaining. 2 hours. 2 hours.
It's coming up on an hour to go. In 16 seconds.
Oh. Thing stopped.
My broadcast stopped?
Yeah.
I'm sure
so.
it'll come back on.
Oh yeah, it did. I'm watching it. Yeah, now it says 2 hours. Now an hour and 59 minutes.
Yeah, I think I could survive that long, but once I finish this race, it's going to be the end of this broadcast. I'm going to hook up my PS3, smoke some more bomb-ass weed, turn on Archer, and crash, and go into a deep, deep, deep medicated sleep. And I'm not going to wake up until 9, 10, 11,
Literally.
12 o'clock in the afternoon. Probably. I'm literally going to do it all in that order, folks. I'm going to get off the
literally
game.
medicated sleep.
Literally medicated. I'm going to literally do what I just said in order. I'm going to save this game. Then I'm going to turn this game console off. Unplug my HDMI cord from this PS4. I'm going to take that HDMI cord. Plug it into the PS3. I'm going to turn on the PS3, get on Hulu, look for Archer, and then I'm going to go to my bed, lay down on my bed, smoke weed out of my fucking pipe, and pass out. In that order. And people will be like, dude, you smoke weed? You can't say that on air. Who gives a shit? It's just a fucking plant. It's not a drug.
Uh-oh.
For those of you that think it's a drug, you're a fucking idiot. It's a plant. It's not a drug. Well, it messes with your senses and make you slow.
No.
Yeah, okay. It makes you slow in the brain, sure, but it also heals your body.
Insane in the membrane?
No, it also heals your body, and if you're smoking sativa, I believe, it'll actually increase your focus during work. Now, one of the reasons I feel people should know why I smoke this herbal substance, one of the reasons I do it is because I have ADHD. I've found over the last couple years that it's improved my focus and helped me combat with my ADHD. I just recently started smoking when I was 18, so I haven't been smoking that long.
How many years ago was that?
4?
Not that long.
Well, I've noticed a huge difference when I'm playing stuff like this. Beforehand, if I hadn't picked up what I picked up and I tried this as a sober person, I'd have done quit an hour ago. If I'm sober, I don't have the patience for this. You good, bro? Are you good?
What do you mean?
You got really freaking quiet there for a second.
Oh.
I was like, oh my god, Tony just died on the mic. That's like, no, I can't hold a funeral for this little guy. He's dead on the mic and we haven't even raced in Gran Turismo. Oh my god. Well, now that you're seeing me do this, now you know what kind of limits I have. None. So, if you challenge me to a 24-hour race, you better be prepared to race. Because one of two things is going to happen. One of two things is going to happen. One of three things is going to happen.
Don't worry, spring break.
You're going to fall asleep, you're going to leave the race early, or you're going to just flat out get your ass kicked in a 24-hour sprint.
Drinking coffee. Actually, if we race on here, I can go into autopilot while I sleep.
True. I don't know. I don't even know if pit road works. Holy shit!
Oh, it does. That's cool.
I feel like 71 laps on those tires was long enough. Let's get a new set of rubbers on there. Not that it's really gonna matter because this jackwagon set it to no pit stops, which kind of takes the fun out of the game. I like the pressure of having to pit because then you're just like, okay, shit, I'm in the pits, this guy's gonna freaking catch up. But when you're 2 laps down, Canada gamer, when you're 2 laps down, doesn't seem to make a difference whether I pit or not.
True.
Hang on a minute.
You know what would make me, or allow me to have the focus to race online for that long?
What?
Music.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm not, when I qualify for the World Championships, I'm not broadcasting at all. Simply so I can have some music to racing to. I mean, granted, I love hearing the sound of this car, but Jesus Christ, it'll drive you fucking batshit crazy hearing this car all day. Now me, I can withstand this car engine like this because it helps me remember where my braking points are.
True.
See, when you got lower RPMs, the car sounds real low, so I know when I'm going around that turn, oh snap, I went over my RPMs. Too fast in the turn. See how low it is?
Mm-hmm.
Now I'll go back to that spot and take it high on purpose and see if you hear a difference. I'll know I went too fast in the corner because it'll send me off the track.
How many laps down is this guy?
2.
Alright.
Hey, you should invite people to my broadcast and be like, dude, this guy is just kicking this guy's ass right now.
Hold on, that wouldn't... really be a lie. I'm just too lazy to invite people.
God damn, do you just hear how I just go through them fucking gears in this car?
Mm-hmm.
Listen to this shit, you ready? I'm on the back stretch, listen to this, people. Did you hear me just go through them fucking gears?
I am right now.
Did you just hear me rip through them motherfuckers? Just one after the other, just ripping through them. Like, this is probably why I don't race in real life. Probably because I would just wipe the face, I'd wipe anybody off the racetrack. I'm just ripping through these gears like they're nothing. $75. 1 hour and 48 to go. Okay,
You're
no.
lucky that this is a short track too.
I've raced the
Not
Rolex
that short, but it's
25
short.
on Gran Turismo before.
Wait, what?
I've done the Rolex 24 on Gran Turismo before, and I've done the Nürburgring 24-hour sprint. So, don't tell me how lucky I am, okay? Because until you've been around Nürburgring 24 hours, you haven't been racing. That track is a fucking bitch.
To never do that.
That track, 24-hour endurance, is a fucking bitch to race. Because there's so many damn turns that upset your vehicle. Luckily, all I have to worry about is the damn curbs on this one. Hey, how much you want to bet I don't get paid for this race either?
Probably won't.
Because it's online. And I will have officially done a 4-hour race for nothing. Just to say I did a fucking 4-hour race. Oh yeah, what'd you do the other day? I did a pointless ass 4-hour race. Just because I was that damn bored. I actually managed to go 125 laps at the Monza. Then I get a call in real life. Hey man, we need you at the Circuit de Monza. I'll be there in 30. And then just get out on the track and just wipe the competition. Where'd you learn to race like that? Fucking video game. What? Yeah, man, I went 125 laps on a video game. Taught myself the layout of the track. How is that possible? Photogenic memory. Dumbass. I have pictures of all the turns in my fucking head. How the fuck do you think I know the track? How do you know the braking points? It's in my head. I can't explain it. Do I look like a fucking rocket scientist? Damn, I couldn't get it to slide.
You know what? I'm bored. I'm gonna try it. Galaga.
Ooh! Slide, baby! She got loosey-goosey on me there. I didn't like that one.
Oh my god, that sounds so cool.
Yeah!
Not even what I was doing, but you know. The Galaga theme song.
Oh, there she went. Did you happen to see that?
No.
Oh my god, the car went through a spin cycle, bro, and you missed it.
Round 2. Sorry, stage 2.
Alright, I want to see how this looks on the outside, flying around corners like that. Okay, yeah, I better turn that up a few. Oh, this guy's an autopilot, dudes. Tony, your mic, you're killing me, bro.
Oh, great. I unplugged my mic to blow into it and I died.
Wow.
That was my first death.
Fortnite. You're playing Fortnite, seriously?
No, I'm playing Galaga.
The hell is Galaga? Rhetorical, don't answer it. I know what it is. It was a rhetorical question.
Damn it, I blew up again.
What else is new?
Got it. Stage 5. Oh, blew up. Game over. Shots fired. I was so close to breaking the high score. 18,940. High score was 20,000.
I think my dad got like 50,000 one time.
Dig Dug.
I think the high score is like 100,000 on that game.
Mm-mm.
Oh my god. This wears my back out doing this. Yeah. I'm definitely going to bed after this race.
Damn it.
I'll run this lap and then I'm gonna go on autopilot for a few minutes. I'm gonna go take my medicine. Fucking Riddler and shit.
Damn it. Last dive. Oh, I got round 5.
Alright, peeps. I'll be back.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna watch Miracle.